One of my biggest goals this year was to be able to be more fit and work out and do the things that I hadn't done in a while, like music, like, creative endeavors, like videos. And one of the things that was the most daunting about working out was the money. A lot of times you look at fitness influencers and people, and they'll be like, oh, I just have this home gym, or I just have this, casual few $1,000s to get the best running shoes, the best stuff, and be able to get all these supplements and get all these things. And frankly, a lot of people don't have that. Also, like when you work 9 to 5 and all that, sometimes you look at fitness influencers and you're like, how are you doing all of that? So I'm gonna go over how I actually do fitness on a budget with limited time. Now, obviously, I have the bike rides on the weekends that I've been doing, like one bike ride, but I also do them around my neighborhood. And it's pretty easy to acquire a bike, but if you can't do the bike, there are other things that I tend to do. One of them is jump roping. I bought a jump rope for $3.99 from Play It Again Sports. And it's been one of the best workouts and best things that I've done because it's hard and it's really good cardio. It helps with my breathing. It helps with a lot of the things that I want to do. Now imagine this, but just for 20 more minutes. Another thing that I do is like body weight exercises. And with those, I typically do like some push-ups, some core exercises, some planks, some, learning about pistol squats and kind of going in the calisthenics kind of way. I've looked at videos online and it's a really easy way to get into doing things at home without a lot of weight. Because you can do them pretty much anywhere. So like push-ups, sit-ups, core workouts, like stretching, any of that stuff. I also do yoga, and I actually just look online and find the best yoga, courses and classes. I used to do yoga a long time ago, but I don't want to pay for the classes now, and I don't really have the time to go to the classes. So I actually just do them at home, and I'll do yoga. I rotate between yoga, body weight, jump roping, and I do some cycling. And then another thing that I do is strength training. So the way I do strength training is actually through resistance bands. Resistance bands are pretty cheap. I got mine from Play It Again Sports. And I also got mine from an app called Hinge Health. That's through my insurance, but for work and everything. But they're really cheap if you get them at Play It Again or Five Below or anything like that. And they're pretty good for, stretching, but also using some strength. I think that resistance bands are highly slept on. And I think that a lot of that workout is pretty good with everything else, because the things I've been trying to prioritize is like flexibility, mobility, cardiovascular health, being able to kind of do better with cycling and everything, be able to go longer for a longer amount of time, so stamina, endurance, and then also building up strength and having a lot of natural strength. And so I haven't been doing as many weights. I used to go to the gym at my apartment, but I don't have a gym anymore because I'm in the house and I don't have a gym membership. I used to just go to the amenities. So I don't really have 5-pound to 80-pound weights laying around anymore. And so this is how I've kind of managed doing that, and being able to actually get to my goals. Because the biggest thing is that I feel so tired sometimes throughout the day, and doing fitness has actually helped me be more energized, more ready to do stuff, and kind of just able to have more energy in general. A lot of the things that I've seen as benefits have been really great, And just having that routine is good. And honestly, I don't spend like hours and hours working out. I don't have time to work out like 8 hours a day, but I can typically do something in the morning, something in the evening. If I wake up a little earlier than my wife, I just do, 15, 20 minutes of yoga. Then in the evening, I'll either do cycling, strength training, bike riding, or cycling, bike riding. Obviously, same thing. Cycling, strength training, jump roping, and maybe evening yoga too. I like to stretch a lot because it's helped me a lot with my posture, which is another thing I've wanted to focus on. And I do all of these things on a low budget. Typically, I just take the jump rope to the garage or outside, and I'll do about 15 to 20 minutes of jump roping. And one of the things that's helped me a lot is keeping up with it on Strava. I actually have one of the cheaper Garmin watches, the Vivo Smart 5. It's not the fanciest or whatever, but I get my steps in throughout the day, which is also a pretty good way to, deal with your weight loss and get some cardio in. I mean, I typically hit about 12 to 15,000 steps a day, and I'm actually low today because I think my watch was charging, but I'm at like about 10,000. So we're doing pretty good. But I do about 12 to 15,000 steps a day. Steps are free. I can walk them typically at work or when I'm home, and I can get a lot of steps in while also doing my other workouts and exercises. And that's how I've been managing on a budget. So that's the main goal. That's the main way I've been doing things. I've been pretty excited about that, and I've been pretty excited about being able to be more fit, be more active. I can see the differences. I feel better. Not losing weight like I thought I would, but that's okay. I think I'm just gaining more muscle than anything else, and I can feel myself getting more fit, which is really what matters. I don't need to be 150 pounds to be able to feel healthy. I'm sitting at about 180 right now, so this is my 180, and I'm getting there. I mean, the legs are getting pretty big now. My arms have always been a little bit bigger, and trying to cut down on the belly. So that's the goal right now. But feeling strong, feeling better, and being able to do it on a budget has been great. Not having to spend a lot of money to go to the gym or, go to yoga classes, go to things that I would normally have to spend money on. I've been finding resources online, and it's been awesome. The only thing I really want to do though is mixed martial arts eventually, because I used to do some jiu-jitsu and some martial arts when I was younger, and it's something I want to pick up again, but that's probably the only thing I'll probably spend on at some point. But yeah, that's how I get through things. You got to see a little glimpse of that, and until then, I'll see you tomorrow. Honestly, it's not easy doing a workout like this, but this is what the budget thing gets you. You can do a lot from home, and it's raining right now. So, kind of in the middle of a tropical storm, so this is what I got going on.